We so close. God. You ready? Play.
Young Dizzle.
Ratchet, I like them ratchet. I like my girls good and classy. I like my girls good and sassy. Show my name, come pop your lips, real ratchet. Ratchet, I like them ratchet. I like my girls good and classy. I like my girls good and sassy. Show my name, come pop your lips, real ratchet. Yeah, hair on feet, nails long with the gold teeth. Got a hoop berry. And don't give a damn what nobody think. And she walking in the hood with that lollipop. Looking good when she walk with that booty pop. With a smile on her face when the boys stop. And they staring with that girl in the passenger seat. She ratchet, I like them ratchet. I like my girls good and classy. I like my girls good and sassy. Show my name, come pop your lips, real ratchet. Ratchet, I like them ratchet. I like my girls good and classy. I like my girls good.
What's up, everybody? What's good, y'all? What's up, what's up? Y'all shut alive, shut alive. Get y'all drinks ready. Hopefully y'all blunts already ready. Yeah.
Got a bitch for the south, so you know that she hood, and she stay with the shits like I wish a bitch would. Ain't got no job, ain't got no kids, but she keep her bag, so you know what it is. She ratchet, she ratchet. One thing about her, she ain't plastic. When it's time to boot up, she bout that action. She pull up, party, no capping. She bounce up in the club like she on that beat. Be the first on the floor like a pogo stick. A back backing it
What's
up
up,
like a
Kaden?
DJ spin.
Felix, Stefano, Benjamin, what's up, man? Shut alive.
Now I need all my ratchet girls to get on the floor. I want y'all to show these classy girls how you do. You ready? Come on. Come on. Come on. Just put your hands
What's up, Stefano? What's up, Benjamin? What's up, Kaden? Here's my case. I knew it was gonna do that because you made me go back.
Writing's not that easy,
And this
but
shit is
Grammarly can help.
the two
This sentence
commercial.
is grammatically correct.
I do too. Yes, I sitting tonight. It's the tank top. What's up, Kimi? Kimi, what's good? Y'all shut alive, shut alive. Yes, please shut alive. If y'all got any topics y'all want to talk about, send them to either me or Brandon.
Hello.
Mixed with gin.
Okay, that sounds like a depth sensei.
It depends on what's in your cup.
Tito's, you know, Tito's when I'm trying to turn up. Crown Apple when I'm trying to turn down.
This is Terrell Newell. Terrell Newell. Newell? Terrell Newell.
Correct. He was boring, you know. That song was boring. Hey, Stephanie.
Oh, that's good. The music was nice. I didn't even tell you something. We just wanted to have something to entertain y'all, and that was Terrell Newell. Y'all can check him out on YouTube. He just dropped this, on the 25th?
Yeah, he just dropped it out a couple of days ago, last week, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, make sure y'all check him out, Terrell Newell. You can find his music on all musical outlets. That dude is such a genius musically. He sung background for me a couple of times, and I'm so proud of him. He's an inspiration and a motivation for us to get our music out there. So it'll be coming soon. So you guys just be on the lookout. I promise you it's coming soon, y'all.
Yeah. Just
For real.
wait around for it.
Where's my charger? Can it reach? I don't know if it reach. Damn. I can't reach.
Yeah, so we
What
got
if I
some
play it from-
topics for y'all tonight, huh? You can't
Can I plug
reach.
it in your?
Oh, here. Go ahead, let me charge it.
Yeah. It's Terrell Noel. Yes.
Yes.
Stephanie, I think I remember you from Upper Room. Or probably was Cooper Temple back then when I saw you singing background. It's coming soon, don't worry.
So we really gonna do it?
Hell
Just
yeah, we
talking?
really gonna do it. Hell yeah, we really gonna do it.
Okay. I keep saying that I'm gonna put the link with it.
Did you pin? Oh, okay.
I'm writing it
Oh, Terrell just came in. Terrell, we just played your music.
down.
So make sure y'all
we
go
played-
check that album out.
We played Ratchet and Plead My
We
Case.
played Ratchet
I like
and Plead My Case.
Yeah, I like
Plead My
Let's Get
Case.
Righteous too. I like, yeah, that's my favorite.
That's my
Plead
favorite.
My Case.
Plead
I don't
My
know
Case
if I
is my
wanna
favorite.
fuck a killer nigga off of that song. I'm still conflicted.
Yeah. So, how was you guys' weekend? Like, what's up? Anything new? What did y'all think about the BET Awards? What you thought about it?
The BET Awards.
Mm-hmm.
It was good.
Everybody was saying it was like the best one.
Yeah, cause like I mean, it wasn't live.
Yeah. Well, what you thought about Amanda Seales hosting?
I love Amanda Seales. I don't
You
really-
do?
Yes, I don't give a fuck what nobody say.
Oh,
Love Amanda Seales.
I don't know about her. I don't like certain things she say, but
What's-
we'll get over that.
Like what?
just even while she was hosting, like certain things are not necessary. Like when she, especially when she introduced my bae,
Who?
uh,
So,
Summer Walker.
what she said?
She said like, she was like, oh, I love Summer Walker and blah blah blah. She didn't really say I love her. She just said something good and positive at first, but then what she said after was kind of negative in my opinion. Like, oh, I just wish she didn't cuss so much.
But
And
that
why you
was-
had to say that?
Because she was, you didn't know it was like a throwback to what she was from the time, because Usher was kind of in it. You didn't get the concept of what was really
I
going
didn't.
on. Because it was like something behind that.
What was behind that?
There was in the I guess the 90s when she was saying that. Back then they didn't really cuss. R&B singers didn't really curse, but I mean some did. But it's like, oh, I mean black people don't want to hear women cussing and stuff singing. But I got it. Those who were supposed to get it got it.
I guess.
Oh, Stephanie said she don't like.
What y'all thought about Beyonce? I didn't like her as a host either, honestly. I didn't like her as a host. What y'all thought about Beyonce getting a humanitarian award? Y'all think she deserved it or what? What you think?
She's doing a lot for the community.
Yeah. I like the fact that she's doing stuff and she's not really boasting about it or advertising what she's doing so much. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that. I like that. I feel like everything you do don't need to be advertising because it almost looks like she's bragging about it. So, yeah. What about Megan? You like her performance?
I mean, yeah, but I want her to do something different.
Besides twerking all the time?
At this point, she's
She been twerking since she got in the game.
She's a one-trick stallion.
Did you like the new song? I ain't like it. I hated that shit.
It's something. It feel like it's something I already heard from her. I just want something different from Megan.
You wanted something different? The
Yeah.
performance was good. But you talking about the song?
No, yeah, I'm talking about like the song and
The
like
song, the new song.
like the concept behind her. Like, I expect all of that out of her. Like, do something. Don't do what people already. You're supposed to do the unexpected.
True.
Surprise us.
True.
Be like, damn, that's Megan. Like, okay, you seen it. I was like, okay, yeah. I expect her to look like an Amazon coming out here and in apocalypse taking over the world. Like,
Yeah.
I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. But I mean, I love Megan, but I want something different from her.
So what would you like from her then? You just want something out of the ordinary.
I want something different. Like, she been giving us the same stuff for a while now.
I agree. She been giving us the same
I like
style.
versatility. I like
Yeah.
switching it up, doing something different. I like Megan's music, but I think the sample of Eazy-E, I think Trina did a better job, and that's a lot coming from me. Like,
Yeah.
she could have really did something with that beat.
All right. So Megan, the people have
Listen.
the people have spoken.
No, I do not.
Who is that?
I'm not
Who
gonna
was
say
that?
I'm not. I was just finna say it, but then I had to remember.
Who was
I
that?
had to remember. I don't know.
Next.
I don't know who that is.
Next.
You want to get into these topics? Cause
Yeah. Let's get into the topics, y'all. What you got to say first? I like when you go first.
No. Since I was just thinking, since we're gonna be talking about relationships, how important is it for your partner to get along with your friends and your family? Is it important to you? Is it a deal breaker if they don't? Like, what's your take on?
Get along with my family.
And are your friends like your the person?
I
who
think
you're dating?
I think your friends are never gonna really like who you are dating.
Say it one more time. I'm gonna be a little slow on this live tonight because
Yeah.
I smoked before I got on here.
I think that I wouldn't give a fuck, because if I find somebody I like and I find somebody that I want to be with or whatever I'm interested in, I wouldn't care if they don't get along with my friends. I wouldn't care. All my family. I mean, I don't think they would get along with my family anyway, because my family is not. They can care less about what I do with other guys anyway. So, I don't know. I just wouldn't care. I wouldn't care.
Ideally, I would want my partner to get along with my friends and my family. Ideally, but they're not gonna get along with everybody. But I would want them to get along with the people that's most important to me.
Yeah, my family not with the gay shit, Cadence. But you got to think about it. It's you're talking about one person getting along with all your friends. That's impossible. That's impossible. One person
It's
getting
impossible
along
if
with,
you have a lot of friends. If you don't have a lot of friends, then it's not impossible.
But
It's impossible
how
for you. It's
how
impossible
often
for
do you expect your boyfriend to be around your friends? Like, how often do you expect your boyfriend to be around your friends? Not often
At all.
Yeah.
But
so
what if when you do bring them around, they don't get along? Like,
well, the relationship between is, like I said before, the relationship is between you and that person. So your friends and all that other shit shouldn't even matter.
and your family, like,
Your family shouldn't matter either. Fuck that.
I get it. I get the friends, but the family is just certain family, like my mom, my grandma.
But
like
half of the time
my
we don't get along
siblings.
with our family, so
Yeah,
we can't
but I'm not
expect.
saying like, oh, but you like it's different. Like to me, I'm family oriented, so and I come from a big family, so like I would want ideally my partner to get along.
We will all
with
want
my
that.
I would want my family to consider them as another family member, not the odd one out. Like, oh, we don't. When they come around, nobody really like. It's like they suck the energy out.
We
the
will
room type
all
thing.
want them to get along, but is that realistic? For one person to get along with all these people,
They ain't gotta get along, but like be able to be in the same settings with each other without.
but you got to remember, your friends are always gonna find something that they don't like about that person. They're gonna see things in that person that
That's
you
not
know what I
true.
mean? Yes, it is.
That's not true.
Listen, when you with somebody, it's natural for you to go to your friends and tell your friends all the negative shit about
What?
the nigga you fucking with or the nigga you talking to. So you think your friends is really gonna get along with this guy after you done told him all this stuff that he done did to you, all this bad stuff he done did, how he tried you, how he did this and did that? Like, how? Yeah, you expect your friends to just get along with him and be okay with him when he come around? No, it's not gonna work like that. I know. I just can't do it.
I mean, not everybody is like that.
I just can't do it.
But, I don't know.
What do you- I mean-
I just feel like as a friend, like whoever my
That's
friends,
right, Kimmy.
whoever my friends bring around, I'm like, I'm not finna kiss nobody ass, but you know, I'm gonna be respectful, you know, until you know, cause out of respect for my friend, I would respect the situation, even if I don't like that person. I would just for my friend's sake, I would just charge it to the game, and I've done that plenty of times before.
Not in the beginning.
Why didn't we have a conversation about you always bringing this back to you? Like I've always tried to, and then even we worked past it. Like if I didn't have so much love for you, he would have been an enemy, like until I got him. But I was like, you know what? This is the person you want to be with. It ain't that serious on my end, so I can let it go. And we was all there when I like He tried it again,
But it
and then I
also-
let it. I was like, I'm just gonna let him have it.
It also took
'cause-
some coaching from me to you.
No,
For
you
that-
are
for
lying
you to- for you
for
to-
him.
No, it took some me forcing y'all to be together, going out together for y'all to kind of finally get things good.
He said,
Where y'all
he
could
said
coexist.
He started it, and you know I was not wrong. I don't give a fuck what you.
But you gotta remember,
And you never told me I was wrong because you knew I wasn't. I heard exactly what he said, and you said, "Oh, he wasn't talking." Listen, I was right there. I heard what was said.
both of you guys are vocal people. And whenever you put two vocal people together, it's always going to be an issue.
I don't think I'm disrespectful. I'm not.
Y'all are pretty
disrespectful.
both of y'all are pretty vocal. If something, you guys are open, outspoken. When you put two outspoken people together, it's bound to be an issue.
No, because real recognize real, and I mean, if you're a real one, you're a real one. I mean, I'ma fuck with you. Like, you can be outspoken, but
You got a slick ass mouth though. Everybody ain't gonna just sit back and
I
let you
don't
talk shit.
I don't get slick. First of all, if we gonna talk about that situation, that had nothing to do with what
I ain't
happened.
talking about the situation. I'm just
don't
talking about in
jump
general.
there
In
to
general.
there,
In
'cause
general.
that wasn't the case.
In general.
And I know when I'm being slick with somebody, clearly I don't care if they pop up because that's more than likely what I want them to do.
Okay.
So, but
I mean, what do y'all think? Like,
it's Cadence. I'm talking about. I'm saying like somebody who you plan to spend the rest of your life with, not no just random person. Brandon, and yeah, you got a slick mouth too. So shut up.
who said that? I don't think I have a slick mouth.
We live on this live tonight. What's going on? I mean, I wasn't finna bring
I'm a
this
nice
up, but I
person.
feel like we should tell the whole story, but we not gonna tell the whole story. But
no.
I was not wrong in the story. What happened pertaining to me was all justified. I don't care what nobody say.
Okay.
I'm sticking to
Oh
it.
Lord.
James, you know what's going on.
I don't think I have a slick mouth. I just think I'm disrespectful to people that's disrespectful to me.
Okay. If that's what we calling it.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
Cadence wanted
So
to
you
story.
think that your friends should get along with whoever you with?
I would want my partner to get along with my, because sometimes when they rub those close people to you the wrong way, maybe it's those closest people don't really care for that person because they see something that you don't, and you can be blinded by the love you have for that person. You're not really thinking straight, but the people around you can see that person for exactly who they are, but you in a kind of like in a haze. You can't see, and I mean, that was the case in that situation.
I mean,
Because I know now you wish you would have let me off the leash that day if you knew it would have been what it was the way it ended.
not really. You know why? I just felt like I learned a lot, and I wasn't innocent either. So I just can't. I don't never want to put the blame on somebody else and act like that person was just a horrible person. I was a victim because I was bad too. So we both should have got our ass whooped that outside on South Beach. You should have kicked both our ass if that's the case, because we both did some shit.
No, you didn't. Well, you didn't do. He directed something towards
he said
pertaining
Never
to
mind.
me
No.
and
Never
the
mind.
surrounding people. I'm the only one who heard them. Who would have spoke up about what they heard? Because I couldn't have
He
been
was
the only
talking
one who
about
heard.
everybody out there.
No, he wasn't. He was talking
All
about
right,
the
all
people
right, all right,
you
all
were
right.
with.
Oh Lord.
Okay, we're not finna go there. I don't know why did you even bring that up? Like, why?
Oh Lord. I mean, I never got along with any of my best friends' exes. Never. And I think the only reason why I got along with your ex, it was because you never brought him around. You brought him around like
When he did come
once or
around,
twice,
but it
and it was
never
only for
that.
2 seconds.
I mean,
And
he's mine. and
I didn't even. We barely got a chance to talk. So
You know you know what he looked like. So when you see him
I
out with
only know
somebody
what he
else,
looked like. That's
let
it.
me know.
I don't think me and him ever had like a conversation or nothing. So that don't even count with yours. You talking all this shit, but you don't even bring your nigga around.
I mean, if I do bring him around, he not gonna be disrespectful and call you no faggot.
Lord Jesus Christ.
Laranice, what's up, Laranice? Listen, I don't even know why you here.
I'm always a problem, and I don't even be doing shit. That's the sad part. And I don't be encouraging nobody to do shit either.
So do you think, so clearly you can't be friends, like you can't have a genuine friendship with your ex? Any of your exes, you can't have no, like, some, like, even cordial. Can you be cordial with
I
your
mean,
ex?
the ex I had before my last, we still kind of like cool. Like when we see each other, it's all love, you know.
It's you, Brandon. Everybody's saying it's you. If y'all think Brandon,
It is
problem,
not me.
Put
It is
some
not
thumbs
me.
up.
It is not me. It
You
is not me.
don't get along with none of them.
None of them.
It's you.
None of them.
That's just.
We talked about this last week because they're always thinking I'm fucking the best friend. I already said.
I thought that was with you. They thought you was fuck. They would bring their boyfriend around, and the boyfriend thought you was fucking them. I didn't.
No, the
Everybody
boyfriend thought
think you. I thought it was everybody boyfriends think you be fucking their man, and not
Exactly.
not your man thinking you fucking everybody.
they be thinking I'm fucking my best friend. So that's why me and the boyfriend. That's one of the reasons why we never get along. But whatever. We're not gonna go there. What?
No. Who think you fucking their boyfriend? I mean, oh, you're not gonna tell that. Okay, moving on.
I need a shot. Y'all got y'all drink ready?
So are you not friends with none of your exes?
I mean, but the ex I had before my last one, when we see each other, it's all love. You know, we laugh and giggle. You know, but it's not me. It's not like we hanging out or chilling or talking on the phone or texting or nothing. I don't think I could be friends with my ex because, like, we've always ended like all of my exes. We've always ended like on a bad note. So,
Kaden say you got
so no.
you got the spirit of mischief on you. That's word of Chloe and Holly Busy Boy. You heard that song?
No,
You're a
I don't
busy
listen
boy.
to them. Beyonce got them girls dressing too.
Can
old
you date
for
somebody
their
who's
age.
friends with their ex? Or any of that? If they friends with like most of their exes, could you deal with that? Is that like you can't be
I
friends
don't
with
like
your
that.
ex?
I don't like that.
Wow, you never tried it to know how it is because you're not friends with
Well,
your exes.
honestly, you know why I don't like it? Because I know how I am.
So how are you? What does that mean?
Well, my ex before my last, I happened to just go out with my friend, one of my friends, and then I didn't even know that my friends were friends with him. So we all met up at the club together, you know, and it kind of like, it happens. You see your ex that you ain't seen in years, it brings back memories. And before you know it, y'all can be trying to hook up. Not necessarily to get back together, but maybe to fuck or whatever. So, or just to reminisce on old times. Like, old feelings do come up. So, you being friends with your ex, somebody you was with, you had love for, you loved and you fucked around with, Like to me, that's you set yourself up for disaster if you were cool with your ex, or your boyfriend being friends with his exes. I think that's a no-no. That's a
But
no-no.
I thought you. Okay.
You gotta really, really trust the person you with to allow that to go
happen.
on. Yeah, like why y'all gotta be friends for? Y'all broke up. Y'all wasn't most.
Well, what if it's an ex from like 5, 10 years ago?
What? Why? Why y'all gotta be friends now?
No, what if they are friends? Like,
So you telling me they were friends? Okay, after they broke up, they remained friends.
yeah, and they just built a friendship over the years. Like they didn't end on bad terms. They kept in contact.
So
and
you
they
telling
always
me
remained
after they
friends.
broke up, they became friends and they wasn't fucking after they broke up at all? Put yourself.
I'm trying
put
to think.
yourself,
I'm trying to
put
think. No,
yourself.
I'm trying to think.
Put
Not
yourself-
like what if it's being well. Of course, you mess around after you break up, but what if it's like been years since they messed around, like, and it's like a real friendship. There's no sex involved.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it because I know how I am.
How are you? What does that mean? Like,
Meaning,
you-
if
you don't-
if I'm fucking horny and an opportunity presents itself,
You don't try to
I would
fuck?
feel more comfortable fucking with my ex as opposed to fucking with somebody that I
else.
don't know.
Yeah, but what if they're in a relationship? You'll still do it. That's what you saying. Y'all keep y'all niggas away from his. That's why nobody wants you around a man. Nobody.
This is why you don't be friends with your ex. You don't. Cut that shit loose.
If-
You're never gonna get over that shit until you just cut it loose and just end that shit immediately. Like ain't no talking, ain't no friend, ain't no texting, ain't no. Would you invite your ex to your wedding day? You don't think that's disrespectful?
That leads me to my next question. But if it's my ex who I haven't been with for over like 10 years and we've cool, they probably cause I got like one or two exes who I'm like real cool. Like, but I would ask the person I'm marrying, we'll have that conversation, like, that's an ex from the past, but we friends now, and we've been friends for years.
So none of these
if they
so-
not comfortable with it, then I mean.
So none of these
like,
exes you fucked with after y'all broke up?
What do you mean after? Like shortly after, or like
After, anytime after y'all broke up?
shortly after is different than like a few months ago. If I known them for 10 years and we haven't slept together in 8 years, is that bad to still be friends with somebody I ain't sleep with for 8 years?
You probably didn't sleep with them for 8 years because you got in a relationship or something.
What if okay. But let's just like segue to my next question, which is, who do you think is responsible? Who do you think should propose in being two guys in a relationship? What y'all think? Why he think about it? Cause he finna say something that's bad. That's why he's sitting up here thinking. He finna say something that's gonna probably piss somebody off.
I think the top should propose.
Okay.
The top should propose
I figured.
always.
I think who.
That's just
it don't
like
matter.
that's just like a woman proposing to a man, isn't that?
They're two
Weird.
men though. They're not women.
But the top is supposed to be more aggressive and more dominant. So
yeah, but
shouldn't he propose? Shouldn't he be the one to propose?
I don't think it should matter who proposed first. Whoever feeling in their heart that they want to take it to the next level and you ready to drop on your knee, then do it. That's how I feel. Propose, confess your love to me in that way. I don't know. I kind of feel like I want
You
somebody.
want, you
to
want the
propose.
bottom to propose to you?
Yeah, because that's the only way I'm gonna know it's real. I got issues for a different reason why I want them. Want them to propose.
But
to me.
I'm sick of bottoms being so dominant / thirsty.
They got submissive submissive tops to aggressive. I like aggressive bottoms though. I do. I like to be, I'm kind of in the neutral area, but I would prefer to be proposed to because that lets me know that you really love me.
But I feel like if that nigga ain't, I'm talking about the top. If he not proposing, that means he not ready. So why would you as a bottom put yourself out there to be embarrassed or to?
But
For him to
it's the
say no.
same embarrassment a top would face. Like
A top
embarrassment
a
don't
top knows
discriminate.
a top
Like,
knows when
everybody-
a top knows when his bottom is ready to be married.
and the bottom know when his top.
No, they
see,
don't. No, they don't. No, they don't.
Well, that's the problem then. If you
No,
thinking
'cause-
you over here and he thinking y'all over here, then y'all on two different pages. And when you do propose, you see he ain't trying to go there, then you be out. Who stays after? I mean, some people do after they propose.
It's
They
it's okay to stay after somebody say no. That mean they just wasn't ready. That's all. It doesn't mean they don't like you or they don't love you or they don't want to be with you. They just wasn't ready.
I don't know. That's a hard one.
That's why I say you gotta know when they ready. If you don't know, don't put yourself out there like that. Shit. A lot of these people, they meet somebody and the dick was good and they ready to propose next week. It ain't all about the sex. It's about a whole lot of other things.
So it's
Love and lust is two different things. A lot of y'all get that shit mixed up. The sex good and y'all ready to call him bae and
I love you.
I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, you
I'm
be
trying
telling
to
me a
tell
lie. I love him. I love
They
him.
get that shit mixed up.
Nah, but I just feel
The dick good or the ass good.
I feel like whoever feel it in them to do it. I mean, it shouldn't be. Oh, I'm gonna wait till for him to do it because he a top. Like maybe I'm waiting for you to do it.
So give me some thumbs up if you think it's okay for the bottom to propose to the top. Give me some thumbs up if you believe.
No, I think you should say if you think it's okay for a top to propose to a bottom. I mean, if it's okay for a top to propose.
I think they all agree with that.
Well,
If you think it's okay for a bottom to propose to a top, give me some thumbs up. We got a thumbs up from
right. Well, you know. See,
who's saying that?
the multiple people. 'Cause
Those,
it would've came up with
I'm
one
sure.
person,
I'm
it
sure it's a
would've
bunch
came
of
up with one
bottoms
person.
doing that. It's a bunch of bottoms doing that.
I mean,
and I guarantee they not married.
Listen, the only
And they
thing
probably never
I
been
want,
proposed to.
I don't care about anything but the ring. You know, I want my ring. I want canary diamonds and chocolate like diamonds in my band, in the gold band, and I'm a 9.5.
Man, you sounding like a bottom, friend.
Nah, I mean,
You want him to propose to you? You want him to? You telling him what kind of ring you want?
if you gonna propose to me, you better get the right ring.
You sounding like a bottom,
I
friend.
don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck because you don't have to propose to me because ain't no way I'm finna do it. I mean, if I feel it in my heart, I would, but I wouldn't. It's one person. Well, no.
You wouldn't do it. You wouldn't propose to nobody.
I know that type of rejection. I can't take that.
You just know though. You just know. You know.
So
when-
if they
you
know, they can get down on one knee too. Shit.
most of the time the niggas that you like and you really like, those not the ones that's gonna propose.
So what about
That's
two
just
verse?
that's just the way
What
of
about
life.
two
That's just the
verse?
way of life.
What about two versus who together? Who's supposed to propose?
the one that fucked the most?
The one who get. What if they flip all the time? What if they lose count?
Listen, I don't think verse relationships
monkey in
even.
the
I don't think
round.
verse relationships work anyway. Somebody got to be the top and somebody got to be the bottom, and those are relationships that work, and those are ones that get married, not these verse fate relationships that y'all be putting together.
You're ranting, friend. You're ranting.
Those are fake relationships.
I think you should start calling out these fake relationships so that people know.
I'm not doing it because, boy, it's going to be a lot of people hurt once I get off here.
So let's get some of your questions since you won.
That was a good one. I like that.
So
tops, please propose to your bottoms. Bottoms, I bet not ever see a bottom proposing to no top. I bet not ever see that shit.
if you want to propose to your man, propose to him. Your position shouldn't define the fact that you gotta be confined to a traditional way of thinking. That's not even traditional, because
Yes, I said virtual relationships are fake. They are. And you know why I feel like that? I mean, I say this all the time. How many times I gotta say this?
say it again for the
They're
people
fake.
in that. Say it again.
They're fake. They get in these relationships. They have these virtual
Oh,
relationships.
this is a good question.
And then they,
So
what?
should the bottom cook and clean and, do all the things that the woman does?
No.
So why do they have to, why can't they propose then?
Because most of the time in a relationship, the top is the more dominant one. There's always, to me, in every relationship, whether you're a bottom, top, verse, whatever, there's always one person in the. Honestly, you know what I'm gonna say?
It's dominant women in
okay.
heterosexual relationships who control. I've been, most of the women in my family are real, they.
That's why I'm taking
the
that back.
relationship.
I'm taking that back. What I'm gonna say is, I feel like I'm gonna say this: whoever initiated y'all being together in the first place, whoever showed interest in the first place, I feel like they sort of have more of the responsibility to propose opposed to the other person. Who initiated us being together, taking it to the next level, being official?
It's a teamwork. Like, I'll get us to this level.
Because I know people
you get
that
us to the next level. Like, it shouldn't be, oh, you got to do this, that, and the third. I just feel like if wherever in a relationship where you've done something to question the love for each other, I think that next step has to be taken by that person who broke that trust, because that reassures that person, okay, you want to marry me, so that means you willing to really, like, you really want to do better and be with me. If you want to, I'm not saying like right after, I'm just saying like somewhere down the line in the relationship, you messed up in the, like, somewhere in the beginning. Well, I could have initiated the relationship, but then you broke that trust, but we worked through it, and now we further along than we are.
So you think that's a way of building your trust back?
That's you showing me that this is what I'm, who you really want,
really,
because you kind of like you. That's what I'm thinking of a past relationship
What's up,
where
Angelo?
I just felt they said things to me in the beginning, like, to the point where I don't care where we at in a relationship, I would never propose to them. They would have to propose to me because I need to know that they really love me.
You contradicting yourself, because you said you feel like you said you would never propose.
Well, I was talking about this one person, but I didn't want to go into the reason why I feel that way, but it's clear I have to, because I've been in a situation where somebody told me they'll never love somebody more than they love them. So to me, when somebody says that to me, I'm going to be like, okay, then I'm definitely never going to get on my knees to propose to you. You're going to have to confess your love to me.
What's wrong with that, though? I like that.
What?
You must always love yourself before you love somebody else.
I want somebody to love me more than I love them. That's something, no. You need to love me just as much as I love you. It ain't me loving you more than you love me.
Okay, I agree with that.
The
I
fuck?
agree
So
with that.
therefore, I'm gonna put up that wall of, okay, you ain't never gonna love me more than I love you. So I can love you so much. I want to marry you.
But sometimes it be like, it's hard. Sometimes it be like that though. When you find somebody that love you just as much as you love them, that's the one. That's the one. That is the one. That's the person that you marry.
What's up,
But
Juju?
sometimes it's hard.
Juju?
Sometimes it's hard to find that though. Somebody that's gonna love you as much as you love them.
No,
It don't be like that all the time.
I'm not finna give it up.
It don't be like that all the
give
time.
up that. that fairy tale in my mind about it, because it happens. I see.
I mean,
it happen to people.
that's. I think that's what everybody is striving for somebody to love you as much as you love them. Like that's what everybody is striving for, or should be striving for.
Love don't come easy, and it don't. damn
But I
sure don't
mean,
come
we see
easy for
relationships
me.
all the time where people are together for different reasons, and it's not even love.
Oh,
Like,
that's the fake relationships you talking
yeah.
about. Well, I'm not. I'm talking about real love. That's what I aspire to have. Real love. And it's. I mean,
well,
I don't.
we gonna
I
be
would.
wait-
I
we gonna be
wouldn't
waiting
say.
for a
I
long
would.
time.
I wouldn't say that. I can. I can't say that I wouldn't propose to somebody because I might meet the person that all of that shit flies out the window when I'm just like, fuck that. Like I'm finna plan this extravagant like proposal. Like I'm finna.
I could see,
Like, and that's
I could
what.
see you proposing to somebody.
It's gonna have to be something big, like, cause I can't do like, I don't know. It really.
I'm
don't have
actually
to be
surprised
big.
you said that because I could really see you proposing to somebody.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. That's a huge step. Like,
I could see it. I could see it. I could see it.
I mean, I could. I didn't say I
You just
would
gotta
propose
know.
to
You
somebody.
just gotta know
I
that's
wouldn't
a
say.
person.
Yeah, but when you know, you know, you know.
Somebody said they can see you proposing to them.
You can. What I'm gonna be wearing? I need to know if I'm gonna be dressed up in khakis and some tennis shoes. I just feel like in the gay world, it shouldn't matter who the fuck proposes. It really shouldn't. We are both men. Like traditionally, we supposed to be.
I think every
proposing to
situation
women,
is
so-
different. Every situation is different.
Yeah, so if you feel it like I love this motherfucker so much, I done seen a lot of bottoms propose to they tops. So it's not like, I mean, it's not a thought process of, oh, I'm a bottom, I'm a lady, I shouldn't propose to him. It's like, I love him, I want to be with him, I'm gonna propose. Like, you a man at the end of the day, you are a fucking man. Like, you still
And
have that.
And how long do them marriages last?
The
When the
engagement,
bottoms
I said
unproposed.
they propose. It don't get to the marriage, but they be engaged.
Oh, so they don't even get married. That shit don't work.
Nope.
Come on.
Nah,
That shit don't work.
I mean, it works for some people, but people like we got to get out of that way of thinking. Like, I mean, that I'm just trying to figure out. Like, never mind. We gonna have to talk about it. No, it's a question for you.
Oh.
Oh my god.
You can ask.
No,
I don't
I'm
care.
not
You
gonna
can do it.
ask.
I don't care.
So, are you proposing to somebody?
Yes, I'm the top. I'm gonna always propose first.
What if they propose to you and you want to marry them? You'll be mad at them?
No.
So it don't really matter to you, but you.
Most likely,
You
most
want to?
likely it's gonna be a no. And the reason why I'm saying it because if I felt like I wanted to marry that person, I felt like I would have been the one to propose. I could see myself proposing to somebody. Somebody proposing to me, that'd be cute, but I just don't see that happening.
I believe in gay marriage too, but
Gay marriage is a sin, y'all.
it's only a sin when a white man said it was a motherfucking sin. That's right. Lavelle said, "I agree, Richie. It should not matter who proposes, but some gay guys still carry that top and bottom stigma, and still the top because he's manly should propose. I don't give a fuck if you want to marry me. Drop on your knees and marry me, because you gonna drop on your knees to suck my dick. Why not drop on your knees and put some ice on my
Oh,
finger?
Lord.
The fuck?
Oh Lord,
Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that.
they sure will.
But I mean, no.
They'll do that first before
I
they
don't-
get on their knees and marry you. That's for sure.
I mean, it don't matter who get there as long as the love is real. I don't care. I don't mind proposing. I don't mind being proposed to. Damn, I'm trying to think. Like, would you get married?
Yeah. I'll get married, but I mean, it would definitely have to be somebody that I'm really, really into. Like, I could see myself with them for the rest of my life. I'm not just gonna get in a marriage because of whatever other reason people get married for. It got to be somebody I could deal with for the rest of my life. Like, I'm not getting in this shit. I'm getting into this shit for the long haul, not for no.
I'm pretty sure that's what most people get married for. They
No,
don't get married
no,
to
they
get
don't.
divorced.
No, they don't.
I don't believe people get married to get divorced.
Yes, they do.
It's still
Some people
to
get
a
married
divorce.
and they relationship was already about to end, and they still trying to get married.
Listen, you got to pay to get married, and you got to pay to get divorced, and the divorce costs more than the marriage certificate. So,
Well, that brings me to this. Like, why are we so scared to just be honest in the very beginning of a relationship and just say what we like or what we want instead of entertaining somebody, leading? Like, why can't we just be honest in the very beginning when we meet somebody and tell them what we're looking for, what we want, what we're attracted to, instead of just
what you're attracted to?
instead of just leading them on or wasting people's time, entertaining them, and then breaking up in about 3 months or 6 months, instead of just being honest from the beginning. Just be honest. Oh, I want my nigga with a big dick. Oh, I want my nigga to be this dark. I want a dark skinned nigga. I want a nigga with a fat ass. I want my nigga to be masculine. I want my nigga to be this. Why not just say that? So we ain't gotta waste each other's time.
Just don't lie about being the top when you're not.
Exactly. Like, we could avoid so many dead relationships and stop wasting people's time if we just be honest from the get-go on the first date. Oh, I don't like me, for instance. I don't like niggas that's skinny. That's just my preference. I don't like skinny niggas.
But what if what you want changes? What if you don't know what you want? What if in that moment that's
I
what
know
you
what
want,
I want.
but then later down the line you figure out it's not what you really want. Like, you don't like it, so you want something different.
You mean like skinny guys?
Whatever your preferences.
But I think
change.
that's the problem. Like, we know what we want. We know what our ideal person is, who we want to be with, but we meet the total opposite. But we try to still make it work because we may be lonely, or we just want to entertain somebody at the moment because we ain't got shit else to do, or we see some type of benefit in them. Oh, he got a good job, or he got money, or he, I could benefit off this nigga, so I'm gonna entertain him and get everything I can get out of him, instead of just being honest and just saying, I like a broke nigga with good dick. Like, just be honest and say what it really is. Like, why lie and why waste people's time, lead people on, and then got this person all into you, and then guess what? At the end of the day, they walk away with a broken heart, and you with another nigga the next week, because you already knew in the back of your mind this wasn't my type anyway from the beginning. He wasn't my type. I was just in it because he got money, or.
So you basically saying why people get in situations for the wrong reasons?
Yeah, like, why? Why do we do that?
I mean, I don't.
Why? Not even for the wrong reasons. Why do we entertain something that is not even our type? Not even our type.
Because some people get bored and just want that attention, or I don't know what.
But you're leading these people on, and
are you talking about them just talking to somebody, or just like
somebody
in a relationship?
Say for instance, somebody's trying to pursue a relationship with you. You know they're not your type. Physically, they're not your type. Mentally, or they may just look good, but they got a fucked up personality. They don't have a job, but they look good as fuck. But they just don't have.
They fuck good.
Right, they got
good what?
Everything. The sex is good, but deep down inside, this is not what you really should have.
I don't date nobody I don't see. I don't get in a relationship if I don't see it for the long run. That's why I haven't been in that many relationships. So, I mean, I'm different.
But we live in Miami. We see this all the time, and you know it. We see people all the time together, and we know damn well
it's not gonna work.
That it's not gonna work. or that's not even their type. That's not who they really want to be with because you in my DM or you in Tom, Dick, and Harry DM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you still putting on Facebook and on social media.
I have to just start calling names because I
No,
just feel like
no,
it's
no,
somebody.
no.
I mean, it's some
No,
people,
it's not.
It's some people, and the people need to know these fraud ass relationships on the gram and on Facebook.
Are you getting with these bottoms, knowing you like to get fucked, knowing you love dick, but you get in a relationship with a bottom, and you know damn well you ain't gonna be faithful, and you know damn well that relationship ain't gonna work. It ain't never because you gonna still be searching for dick. Come on, man, y'all need to stop.
I mean, listen, I stay away from them people.
That
I
shit
tend
is
to-
so
I
fake.
tend to deal with
Just
people
say
who
what you
know.
want. You want a nigga with a big dick. You like to get fucked. Just be honest. Say you like
I mean,
to get fucked.
the reason why the relationships don't last because somebody figures out like, okay, this person putting on this ain't what I want. So it's good that it happens in the beginning. Then further along the line, where a motherfucker just flip on you and just turn out to be something that you never thought they was. Like,
Tell me about it.
oh, we not going.
Tell me about it. No, we not going there. We
Yeah.
just saying in general.
Yeah. So rather you take that mask off in the beginning than towards the end. So
Oh, a bitch can't. They can't trust me. They can't pretend to be something else for too long.
Shit.
That shit gonna eventually come out.
how?
That shit.
So
gonna
what's too
eventually
long
come out.
what's too long for you?
What you mean?
Like a year? What's short to you? Like a
What you mean?
like
As
them
far as
putting
what?
on. It's too. What's too
Niggas
long
always
for
put.
putting
They
on?
always gonna put on the first couple months. They gonna put on. They
So
put
you don't
on.
think nobody can.
They put on until they feel like they have you where they want you. They put on just long enough for you to catch feelings, for your heart to be involved, and then that's when they start showing their real selves. Whether they're a cheater, whether they're a liar, whether they a hoe, whether they a bottom. You know, that shit come out later on. So it's like, why not just be honest and say I like dick and I really just want to talk to, or just say, just be honest. Be honest, y'all. Be honest. That's the only way these relationships are gonna work if y'all be honest from the very beginning. That's just my thing.
So what y'all feel about party and play? Anybody know what party and play means?
Oh Lord.
Because we trying to figure it out. Somebody asked Brandon the other day, do he party or play? So we wanted to know what that meant.
Can y'all explain what it means? Cause I asked him what it means. Cause I really didn't know.
Party and play.
I asked the dude what it meant when he
It's-
sent me that
it's-
message.
It's,
I asked you what it means.
it's
when you
do
ask-
drugs and have sex.
What kind of drugs?
I think the bad drugs, because I mean,
'Cause
could it be-
weed is a good
could it be-
drug.
Could it be weed and? Could it be liquor and sex? Weed and sex? There's no party. and
No,
play.
I think they only.
Coke and fuck. I
think
told you it's coke and fuck.
I think
But I
it's-
thought it was Tina. Tina. What is Tina? Is that
Party-
meth?
party
Because
is
somebody
co-
said it was meth. Party.
When
and
I hear the
play-
word party, I think
party
of
and
coke.
play is,
I don't think of weed or liquor or nothing like that.
No, yeah, Coke is either Coke or I heard Tina.
That's not the same thing.
No, I thought it.
I don't know, 'cause
thought
I
it
don't
was
do this
Tina
shit.
was Coke
I don't do
too,
this stuff.
but Tina is Coke. No, Tina is meth. It's meth. No, they call it meth. Tina is meth.
He said Lavelle said Tina
it's
is coke.
No, you see, Quentin says Coke. Juju
So
said it's Coke.
oh, everybody's saying it's meth.
I mean, it's meth. Yeah.
So what is meth? Like a pill?
No,
Do
because
y'all know?
they hit a pipe.
Let's ask
they,
the drug addicts.
They hit a pipe like crack. It's like crack, ain't it? Party and play is snort coke and fuck.
That sound kind of hot with the fucking involved.
With coke.
I wouldn't.
So would you?
I wouldn't do coke by
you-
itself, but if it's fucking involved, that might be kind of hot.
You'll do coke and you'll party and play.
It depends on the nigga. Like if the nigga fine as fuck,
So
like I told you before, I try anything once. I would try anything once.
So would you date?
Wouldn't we all try
So would you
anything
date
once?
somebody who had a coke habit?
It depends on how bad it is. A lot of people do coke. Y'all just don't know it. Like
Yes,
it's
they
not
do,
that
but
bad.
like if they pull it out in, like you in a relationship,
People are always pulling coke out around me. I don't.
But it's different when would you date somebody who's just like a functional cokehead?
If he's functional, yeah.
No, you do not want to fuck with no functional coke. No, don't put yourself through that. Listen,
You won't get
the
hooked.
drugs you
I
do,
won't get hooked.
the drugs that you do. What you mean? The
He
drugs you
said
do
try
don't
it and
make
get
me
hooked. No, I'm not gonna lie. I do get hooked on certain things, but no.
I know it's a lot of people who do coke, but that ain't my thing. Like I'm a weed smoker.
I'm gonna just say
smoke
this:
with
I
you all
tried it
day.
and I'm not hooked. I tried weed, of course. I like weed, but I'm not hooked. I can stop if I wanted to stop. Now, I don't think I could ever stop is drinking.
You try what?
Moving right along. Moving right along.
So that's what that was when you opened up the door when I came. Cause your face was
Don't
like
fucking
your
play
face
me.
was like covered in white
Don't
stuff.
fucking play at me. First
What
of all,
was that? Did you dump
was
your
a fucking-
face in the coke?
First of all, I don't spend money on drugs ever, and that goes for weed too.
I always said I wanted to try it, but I cannot put nothing up my nose like that. But I like poppers though. But as far as like cocaine, I just can't get past the
Is they
smart
consider
part.
poppers a drug though?
It's not a drug. It's not a drug. It's a chemical, if anything.
That's what I thought. I didn't think it was
It's
a
not
drug.
no, but I'm saying that's the only thing I can snort
Oh,
to get anything other than a high. But what? I never did coke in my
so
life.
snorting coke and
I ain't
smoking.
never, I only smoke weed, drink, and play. That's all I do. I get high and drunk, and we can fuck all night long. But I ain't doing no coke with nobody.
So popper and play. Okay. That's what you on, poppers and play.
So they said
He
it's
said
a
poppers
chemical.
is a drug.
Is a chemical used as a drug. It's not. I mean, I only use it when. Well, I kind of do use it like a drug addict because I use it when I jack off and I use it when I have sex.
You use poppers when you by yourself.
Yeah, when I watch porn, when I jack off, man, that's why I can go so long without fucking nobody.
I
'cause
thought
can
only
have-
bottoms use poppers when they trying to take a big dick and it kind of ease the pain or whatever.
No, that shit just feel. You get so hot and bothered. I don't know. It just made me super fucking horny. Like it feel like I don't want to talk. And I'm sitting here doing the jacking motion. And I'm glad y'all can't see that. But next subject.
It takes like a lot for me to jack off because I gotta find the right porno, which takes forever.
I got my whole.
Because they gotta look a certain way.
I got my whole setup.
They gotta look a certain way, and it's just a lot. It's just a lot. It's a lot. And I don't like the whole talking at the beginning. I skip out. I skip
Right,
past all
poppers isn't a drug. It's not a drug.
that's what I thought.
It's not a drug. It's not.
But why is
But
it?
I mean, the way some people use it and the people they be acting on it. Yeah, they use poppers in. My friend told me years ago. They use poppers in Puerto Rico. I think he said it was. They use poppers in the club. They be sniffing poppers in the club, and I'm like, sniffing poppers in
That
the club.
sounds like a drug. They using it like a drug.
Yeah, you can use anything like a drug, just how you use alcohol like a drug.
And it ain't gonna change. It ain't gonna change.
Ain't nobody trying to make it change because we know.
Liquor just something that I'm never gonna stop. I tried and it didn't work.
Y'all need to help me do an intervention with my friend. That's something else I wanted to talk about because
Shut up. Okay, can we go into my question? This okay. Can we go into the next topic?
they use it to balance their coke.
They use poppers to balance their coke. That's too much shit going in your nose and your system.
You
And
drinking, snorting, and doing poppers. Like you just need to do meth at that point. Just do meth. Yeah, because that's what you tasting at that point.
I don't believe in like doing a whole bunch of shit at the same time, like a edible, then a X, then a Molly, then a this and Coke and this and.
Nah, see, nah,
It's just too much
X
going
pill,
on.
Nah, that's my like. I haven't had one in a long time, but that's
Y'all trying to kill y'all damn self.
that's what I'd rather have. Nah, but you can't trust that shit nowadays.
Cause all it takes is one time for somebody to put some shit in there that don't supposed to be in there.
So when you see somebody nose bleeding in the club, you gotta assume that they was snorting too
Doing
much coke.
some
Ooh.
I never seen nobody nose bleeding though.
I mean, you can't really see in the club, especially if they're doing like this.
You ever fucked in a club?
I want to try shrooms too.
What is that?
Shrooms, the mushrooms. I want to try. It's a psychedelic. That's why I haven't tried it yet because I heard too many different stories about it. But I want to try those definitely.
What is it though? Like,
It's a mushroom.
it's an actual mushroom?
Yeah.
And what's in it?
It's a mushroom. It's a wild mushroom, I think. I mean, that shit more natural than snorting coke.
I ain't gonna lie. Molly was like the best feeling in the world. That's
I
like the
don't,
best.
I don't do X.
That's the best feeling.
I
in the
don't
world.
trust the ecstasy they got out
Whatever you do
nowadays.
before 2020 is over, try Molly. And I started my own little challenge.
What
Y'all, I
challenge?
want y'all to all be a part of the challenge that I'm doing in 2020. I'm only supporting black-owned businesses all 2020. So black restaurants, black gas stations, black
Yeah,
everything.
it's
Black
good
wash
challenge.
houses, black liquor stores, just black everything. I'm only supporting my black people this year.
So how do
That's
you know
it.
it's really a black-owned business? Because it's black. Sometimes it's
You
black
just know.
funded.
You just know.
I mean, sometimes it's just black ran and it ain't black-owned. They just
I know
put-
that. I know that.
So yeah, I make
But
sure.
I mean,
y'all pay
the
attention.
black liquor stores, you kind of know those are black.
We don't do no Molly. Well, Brandon down for Molly.
No, when I first did the Molly, it was the best feeling I ever felt in my life.
That was. What,
But once I found out somebody died from that shit and they wake up the next day, I said, fuck that. I ain't doing that shit no more. I'm not gonna lose my life over no damn Molly.
Oh yeah, and black franchises too, because you can still go to like a black-owned McDonald's.
Really? I don't eat McDonald's anyway.
Well, I'm just saying, like as far as franchise.
I don't even
franchises
eat
go.
none of these little fast food restaurants. I like food. But the licking is black people, right? Oh, that's DJ Khaled.
DJ Khaled. Yeah.
Oh, he ain't black, right? What is he?
He probably got like black, probably business partners.
Well, make sure y'all.
Sundays is black.
I went
'cause
to
it's
brunch.
Trick Daddy and some black lady.
Sunday's Eatery, so y'all support Trick Daddy Restaurant. I went to Just Spoon Sunday and had brunch, and it was fucking amazing. That's the best brunch I ever had, ever in Florida, ever. So
I did.
black owned. So make sure y'all check that out in Plantation. Just Spoon.
I had one bad Molly.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't like Molly anyway. I didn't like it anyway, but I had a bad trip, and I would never touch that shit again.
Just gotta know where you're getting that shit from. Make sure you ain't getting some bullshit or some shit that somebody done.
Dang, Justin said he 32 and he never been drunk or high.
That mean you look good as fuck.
That's good. I wish I could be like you.
People that don't drink or smoke, they be looking so good and so young and so refreshed.
Okay, yeah, they said it's Sundays and finger licking. They have black part on us. Okay. So yeah, we supporting black businesses. Fuck just 2020. That's forever. Let's go back to just creating our own fucking like our own economy. Fuck it.
We have black supermarkets that y'all don't even know about. That's why y'all need to. If y'all need to know where these places at, please inbox me.
Let's start putting money
And
in
I will tell you,
in our own people.
We have black supermarkets too. You don't have to go to Publix and all these
DJ
other
Khaled
places.
black. I thought DJ Khaled was
He
Middle
probably
Eastern.
mixed with black.
But yeah,
What pills you talk about?
He talking about Molly's. I threw up in the club on the Molly. Like
You
literally
always
threw
throwing
up
up in
on
the
some
club.
no big. I threw up and it flew.
You
on
always
people.
throwing up in the
I
club.
know, but that was different. That was different because I threw up like literally. The shit just came up.
My. Okay, this is a good question that this is a topic that Humphrey gave me, and I liked it because this is something that
We do got to do better. We got to start just putting our money into
Yes.
each other.
like I
Black
said
people. It's power in
at
our
the
money.
rally, like we have our own shit, so why not support our own shit? And I ain't gonna lie, when we went to brunch Sunday, the food took forever to come out.
When y'all went where?
When we went to brunch on Sunday, the food took forever to
When
come
y'all went
out.
to
Well,
brunch?
it wasn't the food that took forever. It was the
When you went
waitress
to
that took
brunch?
forever to come to us. This place called Just Spoons and Plantation.
Oh, Spoons? Spoons been there forever.
Just Spoons.
Yeah,
Just
that's-
Spoons.
Spoons
It's inside
is
of a
off of
hotel
Oh.
in Plantation.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
not Spoon. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not connected to Spoons on 19th
No,
and
no, no.
441.
No.
Oh, I
No, no,
never-
No, but I get tired of seeing black people when they go to black establishments or black restaurants or black anything, they complain about everything. They complain, and they be very rude and nasty. But then when they go to a white establishment, they will complain, but they're very respectful and very articulate when they talk to the people. They try to sound, you know how we do. But I just don't like that. So when I went to Just Spoons, even though the wait took forever to come, I didn't want to be that person that want to complain in a black establishment because we treat our people so wrong, but then we go to the white people and treat them so, we be so respectful with them. So I didn't want to be that person.
Yeah,
So
Juju
no.
said it's just the customer service. He don't mind supporting black businesses. It's just the customer service.
But the food was amazing. The food was amazing. That's
We-
the best breakfast I had in
that's
Florida.
that's the consensus when it comes to black owned businesses. It's not as welcoming and more as like the service.
I
isn't,
agree.
Like
They don't seem appreciative that
they-
we're coming and we're
sometimes they
supporting
be
them.
more. It be unprofessional because some of these businesses are hiring their family members and their friends, and they really just doing it just to get some money, and they can't really get in trouble type shit. But like, you have bad white owned businesses that has horrible customer service, but black people still go back. So don't sit here
And don't complain.
shame the black owned business how you wouldn't shame and send a review to that white business.
Exactly.
Treat it, be fair across the board.
Exactly.
Don't just critique black people because they're black people. No, if the service was bad at that white establishment, act the same way you gonna act at that black establishment.
It's vice versa. Just
Yeah.
like I don't like when we go in a black establishment and talk shit and be disrespectful and complain about everything. It's vice versa. When we should get respect from the black owners. We should get respect.
I always
No, it's vice
want
versa.
to put money in any black person's pocket before I put it in anybody else's, and
Mm-hmm.
I've always been that way. But it's hard to support black people because when you sit there and try to support them, they give you the runaround. It's just unprofessional shit. But then you have some people who are professional, but the business side just be horrible. Like what the product that you pushing ain't good. But like I still support, but I won't
Not
go back.
professional, not professional.
Like
You're right.
I go to a black owned restaurant, the service is good, but the food ain't. I'm paying my money, but I know I ain't coming back. Like, cause it was a black owned business in Lakes, Jamaican restaurant. I went there the first time. The food was amazing. So I'm telling my friend like, oh, we gotta go here because like the oxtails was amazing.
But you just can't. I mean, at the end of the day, honestly, you just can't get. You can't expect to get good customer service everywhere you go.
Yes, you should because you spending your money.
But listen.
You're supposed to get good customer service.
I feel like if you go to a black establishment, as long as they're not being rude and nasty and disrespectful, if they don't greet you, let it go. Like it's not that serious.
No.
Like just.
That's the soon as
But I'm just saying.
That's
like,
in any like even in a black home. Like when you walk in the house, you speak to how I was raised. When I walk in the house, I gotta speak to everybody. I can't just walk in and just walk past everybody. Like I get my ass beat by everybody on my way trying to pass them.
But if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna address them not greeting you, you better do that with the white people too. when you go to the white establishment.
I don't
be being nice to them, but then
See,
you get
my
a black
problem,
establishment,
my
you
problem
be rude.
is I don't say shit to the black establishment. I'll just be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna take this in. The white establishment, I'm like, why ain't nobody servicing? Like, I've been standing here for how long? But when I'm at a black establishment, I'll be like, I'm gonna let it ride because
I mean, I
I'm here to support.
feel
So
like
I'm
because
kinda
I'm
like the
black,
other way around.
I feel like because I'm black, I can relate to them. So they may not give me the most friendliest attitude, just like I'm not giving them the most friendliest attitude.
Oh, look at Granville. Where you came
But,
from, Granville? Happy belated birthday. No, I'm just the opposite because I let a lot of shit slide when it comes to like the black businesses versus like a white establishment. No, bitch, I want to be treated like a king right now because I'm spending my motherfucking money.
In a black establishment,
In a
right?
white establishment, fuck that. I'm paying you for service, and you gonna serve. Let me shut up, cause I'm gonna finna be like you finna serve me like my ancestors serve your ass.
Well, like I said, when I went to Just Spoons, the customer service wasn't the best. It's a black-owned restaurant, but but the food was amazing, and it has nothing to do with the owner because I love the owner. I know the owner, and he's a beautiful person. They were definitely understaffed, and it was a lot of people there. The food was fucking amazing. That's the best breakfast I had in Florida, period. So I was definitely satisfied. I was satisfied.
It's
and
hard.
I was just happy. I was happy to eat there, and
It's
I
hard
enjoyed
to
the
find.
I enjoyed the ambiance of the place. So that little,
But you gonna. It was worth what you went
yeah,
through.
it was
As
worth,
long
it was
as,
worth it.
As long as
I had to wait for a while, but it was worth it at the end of the day.
Oh,
like I got,
okay,
I had a
that's-
great experience.
and
the
that
food was
would-
amazing.
That would bring you back, but it's experiences that it's like nothing was good about my experience. At least the food made up for the bad
food made
customer
up for
service.
everything.
So maybe I won't eat.
And then
there. I'll
the
just
owner's
get
very,
takeout.
very nice. The owner's very nice and friendly. He supports what I do, so I fucks with him for that.
Yeah, I
So-
mean it's hard to find good help
Yeah.
anywhere in
We
any
support each other.
employment.
Support each other.
But yeah, we gotta support black businesses
Yeah.
from here on out. We ain't putting no limits on that. That challenge need to stay up there. Stay up there.
Yeah.
But unless they a horrible black business, treat them like you would the white folks, bad business. But don't just say I ain't supporting black people. Like, I hate when people do that. Like, I ain't finna support black businesses because this is why I don't support black business. Like, you had a bad experience at this black establishment. When you have a bad experience at this white establishment, you don't say, I'm not finna support all white establishments. You just go on to another white establishment and hope you get good service there, a good food
And that's
there.
the thing,
Like, don't single the whole... 'cause you have
Exactly. That's
one
what they like
bad
to do. They like,
I don't
oh,
like
this
that.
is why I don't like. This is why I don't like to support y'all. I don't like to support out my own people. I don't like to support blacks because y'all this and y'all that and y'all that. Man, come on now. We can't be like that.
Yeah, that's
Because
the part of it. I don't
at the
like.
end of the day, when we start our own business, we gonna want somebody to support us.
Yeah, but I'm not saying don't complain about your bad service, but don't lump the whole group of black businesses in with that one that you had a bad experience with. Focus on that place that you had that bad experience. Don't lump every black business in with that because that's the same brush that they like to paint us in. One bad apple isn't gonna rot the whole bag.
But you know what I also think it is? I think black
What
people
it-
that
I mean, it
own,
could
I think
result,
black people that own businesses, they're also dealing with the frustration of
And right now, it's an overload of people wanting to support black business. So
Yeah.
black businesses are getting hammered to a point where they're not used to having so many customers. The value done went up. So they not understaffed. So you gotta respect and understand that. Like, okay, I get it. Like they used to like having 20 people one night. Now they feeding 200 people one night. When you only have like one person on staff who wait, if you only have like 20 people who come in like in the morning, you service like the max 20 breakfasts.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna have 3-4 waitresses for 20 people. So you gotta
a lot of
understand
times
that.
when you go to these black owned business, that's what it be like 2 waiters and all these people.
Yeah, because it's they ain't got money pumping out of the ass. Like
That's
they-
true because
they-
like when
they
you hire a bunch of
employing-
people, that's a
that's-
bigger payroll
that's
you gotta
what-
have for them.
you responsible
Yeah,
to pay
to
people.
pay all them people.
So
it ain't easy.
You got to pay the cooks. You got to pay the servers. You got to pay if you
Clean
got to
up
service
people.
the. Well, 9 times out of 10 you might be cleaning up your own shit. You better be, because like if you got money to pay cleaning people, then you got money to hire more waitresses.
Well, most people should have cleanup people because most waiters they're not trying to clean up like that. They're not trying to take out no garbage and none of that shit.
That is part of it's part of your job description. If you work in the kitchen, you take out the trash.
Not all the time.
If you a busboy, you take out the trash. Like, well, you just ain't hired the right person. But yeah, we need to support black businesses throughout, like everything. Like, fuck that. Go where your money is
I was
appreciated.
even thinking about like starting some type of group where we just support.
It's Facebook groups they have on there. Black businesses, the Broward Black businesses.
Anything that you need done, before you run to the white establishment, try to see what black people are doing this, what black people are doing this and that I need done,
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I'll make flyers for anybody that.
Even black creators. Get you instead of going to that white guy who you heard great things about, maybe go to that black web designer who you heard great things about. Like, let's focus
Right
on
here.
us right now. Let's focus on us.
If you need any flyers
right
for
now.
your events, I'm your guy.
Shameless plug.
I'm your guy right here. If you need any flyers for any events, invitations, weddings, whatever your event is, club flyers, I got you. Just hit me up, inbox me,
All right.
and I got you. I gotta talk about this though. Okay, I gotta talk about this.
Go ahead.
The last topic of tonight is so I know a lot of you guys, been in relationships. Those of you that have been in relationships and you've gotten hurt in the past, in your past relationships, do you think it's fair that you go into your next relationship with all these guards up and just having a guard up? Do you think it's fair to the next person that you're talking to deal with that? Or do you think you should go in with an open heart to love again, guards down, and just forget about everything you went through in the past? Just go in there with an open mind, an open heart, and just be free for whatever happens? Or do you think you should have your guard up and be...
You have to give a person a clean slate. You can't harvest what the last person did to you. You can't bring that into something that's like a person that has nothing to do with anything that was done in the past. You have to give them a chance to fuck up. You can't automatically assume they're gonna be just like that last person because you setting a relationship up to fail already. Like it's hard because as long as you can catch yourself doing it, but it's just not easy to just not automatically like, oh no, this happened to me before, and you just jump to the conclusion that it's the same
past
thing.
relationships make you wiser and know like, okay, so this time I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna do that, I'm gonna be aware of the signs that I missed out on in my last relationship.
But those signs can be you just thinking being paranoid, thinking they doing something, and you come to find out it had nothing to do with it. What it can be similarities of what that last person did to you, but it wasn't the same outcome of them doing whatever they did.
So you're just supposed to go in every relationship just
You need
optimistic
to heal.
and open for anything
That's why
that
you
can
heal.
happen.
That's why you heal from the past relationship before you jump into another one, because you still gonna be bleeding on that new person, and once you end it with them, you gonna bleed on the next person. It's just gonna be a cut that's just never healing. You need to heal before.
But I think a lot of people, I agree with you, because
on.
I think a lot of people, they hurt and they try to find a healing for that hurt, or they try to find a healing for that hurt in their next relationship without fully overcoming the hurt that they had from their last. Instead, they're looking for somebody to heal the hurt that they experienced, instead of getting over the hurt and starting afresh with a new person. They're looking
I
for
think
somebody to heal it.
it's certain things that you can heal from with somebody else. Like, they can show you that I'm not like that person. You can trust again in a way that you wasn't able to trust in the past, because like the person was never so transparent and so honest and so open. So that can heal you in a way that, like, damn, it is people like this. I knew I wasn't just. It wasn't like a fantasy in my mind. There are honest and caring and just like stand up guys out there. So
Where they at?
I mean they out there. I mean they ain't gonna come
Shush.
together. They
Can
ain't
you
gonna
show
come.
me?
They ain't
Show
gonna
me
come
where they
fully
at.
packaged.
Show me where they at.
Everybody gonna have a problem. You gonna have a problem with something somebody do. It's just gonna is it worth putting up with? You're not gonna get nobody's gonna be perfect. Nobody.
What do y'all think? Do y'all think y'all should have some type of guard up? Like I feel like you should have some type of guard up.
It's okay to be cautious.
You gotta
but
be cautious. You gotta know the signs.
No, being cautious
You
and
can't
putting a
be
wall
dumb.
up are two
You
different
can't be
things.
dumb.
Being cautious and putting up a wall are two different things. I think you should be cautious, of course. Never go
And
into
not be
something
dumb.
blind.
And not be dumb.
Yeah, but don't put up no wall until they do some shit to make you put that wall up. But even still, you're not supposed to put up walls. But no, if it's a new situation, you should have. I mean, it should be a clean slate. Give them a chance to mess up. before
Stephanie
you
said
crucify
there
them.
should be some type of guard up.
I don't think it should be no guard. I think you should be cautious. Be cautious. Just be careful.
I feel like you should have some type of guard up because, and I always have a guard up, always. I think you should have a guard up because
You're
you
protecting something. If you guard, if you guarding something, you protecting something. What are you protecting? Your heart. So you're not gonna let them in if you too busy guarding it. You blocking
But
your blessings.
you want to see like okay,
Love is taking a
but
chance.
don't ignore the signs of something that could be a disaster. Like especially if you dealt with it in the past, you know the signs, you know what it leads up to. Why not?
But what if it's something that looks like it, but it's not? Once you get to it, it's not what you thought it was.
It's
Then
always,
you sit
it's
here-
always what you thought it was.
Not always. Not always.
It's always what you thought it was.
See, that's just him. But it's a trial. Love is a trial and error. You might get
Thank
it.
you,
You might
Stephanie.
not.
Thank you, Stephanie. Thank you, Stephanie.
Yeah, but you don't.
I feel like you should always have a wall up in the beginning. Because if not, first of all, these niggas like to move too damn fast anyway. So you need to have some type of wall up. You can't give it all to them in the first few weeks.
We know. Who?
I'm just saying, like, you just can't. I think everything takes time. That's with relationships, friendships.
And first, you need to heal. You need to take time for yourself before you jump in and have to put walls up. You wouldn't have to put walls up if you sat there and dealt with what made you have to think about putting walls up in the first place.
But what if you healed? What if you healed? You finally give somebody a shot to to get to know or whatever. Y'all get a relationship, and then you find, because like we said before on this live, people put on the front in the beginning. Then once you in there, they start showing their ass.
But everybody puts on a facade in the beginning. Everybody puts on a facade in the beginning. And then when you never know a person's true, who a person really is until you move in with them. Then you
I agree.
really
Yes,
see
yes.
what you did. Now
You're
you
right.
really
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
the real
Oh,
them.
yeah.
Like, so of course in the beginning I really like this person, so I don't want him to see all my bad, like the little quirky
Of
things
course.
and the not so cute things that I do. So everybody puts up some type of facade of what they think you want, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I don't do that no more.
No, but you've done it, so you
I
understand.
don't do
why
that.
it's
I just
done.
be myself. You either like it or you don't. I'm
Listen,
being myself
I always
at the very beginning. So you like it, you really like me, you gonna deal with this shit. If not, then we can end this shit right now. I'm on that type of vibe.
I'm just like basically when I try to heal between relationships, that's why like I don't get into many relationships like I said earlier, but when I do get out of one, it's like the next one is like years in between. So, but it depends. I'm learning that when you're in a longer relationships, it takes longer to heal from it versus a short relationship. You just heal in a couple of months. But like when it's like years
Oh, yeah.
invested,
You take years.
it takes
It takes years.
longer I'm
Once you
realizing
put in
that.
some years, it takes years to
Yeah.
really fully get over
Sometimes
that
it
shit.
takes longer to heal than it
Yeah.
did
In a relationship.
to spend
Yeah.
like that you spent in a relationship.
Yeah.
And like I understand that now, but like I'm still healing, and I catch myself saying and doing things that I'm basing off of things that have happened to me in the past, and sometimes I catch myself before it comes out. Sometimes I don't, but I notice it.
But do you just supposed to forget everything you've been through and just go in with a new mind, a new...
Yeah, you should always go in with like open mind, open heart. Like you gonna go in there with open legs, so why not open up your heart and your mind too? Shit.
I don't believe you, Richie.
Well,
I don't believe
listen.
you.
I haven't been in that many relationships, so you have to believe me. Like I'm not finna sit here and like if I like somebody, I'm finna give you the.
But that's
you
just
gonna
like-
I'm gonna give
that's
you a
just like-
chance to lie to me, and then I'm gonna realize, okay, like this motherfucker lie, so I can't believe everything he say. Like I'm gonna give you a chance to sit here, and I'm gonna give you a chance to fuck up before I just automatically assume you gonna fuck up.
Well, what I'm saying is that when you get in a new relationship, of course you're gonna give them an opportunity to prove themselves.
See, she said she got a warning from her best friend, my cousins, which is his close friend, warned me and my best friend, but I didn't listen, and I tried it out, but me
It
and
bit him in the
it bit me in the ass. Like, yeah, you had your warning, so. And we talked about the warning signs when you get though. If you have warning, like what do you like? You didn't need a wall. You had a whole.
But you just said ignore the warnings. I mean, ignore like the signs.
I didn't.
The
When
sign-
I said that,
You said that the signs could be different. You
I
could
didn't
be
say-
you
I
could be
said
thinking
it-
the signs from your
I didn't
last
say
relationship.
nothing about no signs.
No,
I said it could
I
be
brought
a
up
different
signs. I brought up signs, and you said, because I was saying basically, I said the signs that you get from your last relationship, whatever.
Just now, you talking about just
No, this happened maybe a few minutes ago. I said on the live, I said, do you ignore the signs from your past relationship? If you see the signs happening in your current relationship,
I never
do
said
you ignore those
I
signs?
didn't say you ignore. I said what if?
But you
what
said
if the
those signs could not
be
could
what you think they are. You can
that's
just
what
be
you said, yeah.
paranoid and just assuming that okay, because he did this. It's similar to what my ex did, so that it gotta mean that he cheating. What if it's just him trying to surprise you?
It
Or
don't
something, him
necessarily
trying to
have to be
have a
cheating.
surprise
It
dinner
could be
for you or
it could be a lot
something.
of
Like,
other
he be trying to-
things.
yeah, it can be a lot of. It doesn't have to be something
It
bad.
could be
though.
signs that he's a liar. It could be signs that
that he's just a
that
romantic.
he's using
that he
you,
wants to surprise
he's using you, or
Let's not
there's
think
so
that-
many different things.
See, in a relationship, let's not think negative. Let's think positive, because like your thoughts can like hinder.
Or
a
you
lot
got
of
people
things
that
a
get in
relationship.
you got people that get in relationships. They needy as fuck.
Listen, you talking about all the bad stuff. Let's focus on the good. Like, what about it? What if they do things that just make you uncomfortable because they're so good to you? That it makes you uncomfortable because you're not used to having a good
Oh,
guy.
yeah,
You start
that's
picking
true.
them apart. And,
I'm like that
and
too.
Harp on the small things because you have nothing else to grab at. Like, let's not do that.
That's true.
You have to give a person a chance to fail before you automatically assume they're gonna fail. Like,
I've always felt like if a person is moving very fast in the beginning and saying they really like me and they want to be with me and they love me in the very beginning, I feel like it's fake.
I
It
didn't
ain't
say
real.
I said be cautious.
It's fake. It ain't real because ain't nobody trying to. Ain't nobody. I feel like how you love me or you want to be with me when you barely know me like that. That to me that's fake. So I don't know. That ain't real. Cause that made me think, oh, they doing that with every nigga that they meet that they find attractive or whatnot.
Everybody do the same thing with every nigga they meet. So I don't understand. I just don't think you should sit here and
You should just come with an open heart, open mind.
yeah, what's the point of talking to somebody new if you gonna be thinking about the shit that happened in the past?
No, you
Don't move. You not ready to move forward because you still holding on to the past.
You're not holding on, but
What are you doing?
You learn so much from your last
Bag
relationship.
lady,
You know,
you gonna hurt your
you
bag.
know what to look out for.
Listen, that's baggage. Like you bringing the baggage in. to something new. Like leave that.
When your nigga say he going to the store and he come 2-3 hours later, you supposed to just ignore that? You just supposed to not.
Who would ignore 3 hours? What, like if you don't have buggies of groceries, then nigga, we gonna figure out, we gonna track these 3 hours back, and we gonna have to run it. And if it don't make no sense, it ain't gonna make no sense.
I'm just saying, you supposed to ignore everything?
How could you ignore that? 3 hours you went to go get some milk, nigga. What's going on?
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't ignore the
But
signs.
them 3 hours, he could have probably been at a fucking.
Don't give him no excuses. 3 hours.
3 hours.
3 hours.
He probably
and
was.
a grocery store right around the corner. Don't give
so
him.
he was
Don't
supposed
give
to
that
go to
nigga
the-
no excuses. Don't give that nigga no excuses.
Shit, he probably was getting my ring, and he wanted to make sure. It was
You better
extra
have that
shiny.
motherfucking ring tonight.
But what if he planned on proposing to you on that weekend, and he took 3 hours at the grocery store for 3 hours that
trust me.
Monday, but he got a whole
Guess
proposal
what?
waiting for you.
Guess what? He fucked that nigga before he went to that grocery store, and he gonna have you a ring by Saturday just to make you be like, no, don't fall for that.
It could be, but
Don't fall for that shit.
If the car broke down, he better call and say, "Damn, babe, my car broke down." But what, you ain't gonna believe him? Like, oh, the last nigga told me his car broke down.
His
too.
car broke down, and he spent the night at his ex
And
house.
it broke down in front of his ex house. Like, listen, you sound crazy.
Don't
It
ignore
sounds
them-
crazy.
don't ignore them
It
signs.
It
Don't
sounds
ignore-
crazy.
don't ignore them
It sounds
signs.
crazy. You just have to. If you're not ready to move forward, then don't get into nothing new. If you're not gonna start off new.
Don't ignore them signs. What's up, Janelle?
Yeah, I definitely don't ignore the signs. I never said ignore the signs. I said just be cautious. You said, and that was pertaining to putting a wall up. But like sometimes those signs can lead you, like it can be something that you think that it's not. Because it's actually niggas out there who do things. Like I've been in a situation where I was an asshole that whole day, and at the end of the night, I came to a hotel room like decked out with flowers outside, like like it was just amazing. But I'm sitting here like, damn, this nigga planned this all out for me, and I was an asshole that whole time for no reason.
I'm not gonna lie. I go in with a wall up, and because I don't know. I just don't see it being real when somebody say they like you and want to be with you when they don't really know you. You know what I mean? And then by the time I do finally start trying to take them serious and catch feelings, it's too late because they don't already say, "Oh, this nigga ain't into me," so I'm finna move on.
Listen, when you know, you know. Somebody can look at you and be like, damn, I can see myself being with him for life.
But I feel like that's all physical.
Yeah, but you get to know that person, and that's when you really know, like, damn, this shit is realer than I thought it was. That's when the motherfucker want to get married. And then y'all, I mean, you just never know. You can't just heal your mind, heal your body, heal your heart, and then, you know, everything, all this stuff that you saying, you meet that person, and you gonna be like, damn, you gonna play these videos back and be like, damn, I really was thinking like this. Like, I can't believe I'm here, and I never thought I would be. Like, you just haven't met the right person. I don't know who he gonna be, but he gonna damn near have to be close to God. But when you find him, you gonna know.
I don't want God. He's
Shit,
too
it
perfect.
seems-
I don't want somebody that's perfect.
That's the only man who's right for you.
No,
Shoot.
I don't want God. I don't want nobody that's perfect.
Well, maybe Jesus.
I think that's my problem because I don't want the perfect guy. That's,
maybe you need Jesus.
I just want what my type is.
You need Jesus.
Oh dear. I hope y'all enjoyed the show tonight.
Right, it's time to wrap it up. Make sure y'all share this. Subscribe to our Boys Talk too.
On YouTube.
YouTube, definitely on YouTube. Like, share this on Facebook. We'll be back next week, 9-ish.
CBT time.
And y'all can inbox us topics that y'all want
Yes.
to talk about. Like,
Please do.
excuse me.
Send us some topics. We want to know.
Definitely. So send us topics, you know, feedback. Like, we appreciate everybody tuning in every week. Like, we trying to come up with more creative ways, more, you know, better content, you know. But we appreciate everybody tuning in to Boys Talk too. So we'll see y'all next week.
Peace.
Be
Peace.
safe. Be safe.
BLM.